Hello everyone, welcome back. This is RandoGEEK. In this video, we have some breaking news here regarding AT&T. The link for this article will be provided for you down below in the description. We're talking about two men here. I think they might be brothers. They share the same last name. Looks like they were both charged with stealing thousands of dollars worth of copper cables here. So we're going to talk about this story. We're going to go over the whole article. So these two men have been charged with stealing thousands of dollars worth of phone lines in Century. This is where the issue happened. So Kenneth Wayne Gibbons, who is 55 years old, and then we have David Lee Gibbons, 40 years old. Like I said, I think they're brothers. They share the same last name. Were both charged with first-degree felony theft of copper. So they're saying the Escambia County Sheriff's Office responded to the area of State Line Road and Shady Lane in Century after the ESCO was notified that a GPS tracker alarm attached to AT&T phone lines was sending an active tamper alert. The tracker was attached after a previous tampering incident in January. They're saying a deputy arrived to find two men later identified as Kenneth and David in orange and yellow traffic standing near a Dodge Ram with a strobing orange light and an attached trailer. The trailer contained 780 feet of 400 pairs and 200 pairs of telephone wire that have been cut into transportable lengths, according to an arrest report. AT&T said the wire was valued at $12,314. Both suspects were released at this time from the Escambia County Jail on bonds of $10,000 each. So it looks like they got some money. The arrest report does not state the familiarity relationship any between the two men. So interesting enough. And then there's photos of the gentleman here. Definitely looks like they can be brothers to me. So this is crazy though. $12,000. And what do you think that would have taken them? A half hour to cut all those wires the way that they were up there? They were fully ready, geared up. They had a tractor trailer. They had all the proper equipment. They knew exactly what to do. So I don't know if they know someone that's, working for AT&T and gave them tips, or they're just doing their homework, doing research and figuring it all out on their own. But nonetheless, they were about to make some quick money, and who knows how many times these guys have been behind this. Maybe not them directly, but other people that are working with them. This could be a team. But this is crazy. This is why AT&T, one of the reasons why AT&T wants to get rid of copper. When they say it's expensive, yes, it's expensive to maintain, and there's not that many customers on it, but also you have to account for incidents like this. You know how costly it is for them to replace these lines every time someone like this, a pair of people like this go out there and decide that they're going to rip off the company? Not to mention the aggravation that it causes the people in those towns, right? If you're someone that depends on copper and you're still using a landline, well, now you're out service. AT&T has to now go to the site, find out what's wrong, send someone out there or a few people out there. Then they have to fix the line. Then they have to go and most likely go to that, person's house that's complaining, send a repairman there, make sure everything is working. It's time, it's money. It makes them look bad because they have service outages. That gets reported in the news. They look negative, even though it's someone else doing, causing this problem. These are all factored in. And a lot of the times, very large copper cables that can have hundreds, if not thousands of people on it, sometimes when these criminals are looking to cut the copper cables, they cut fiber by accident, and then they can cut out entire communities. So it's a common thing, from what I understand, for this situation to occur. They're looking for the copper, they cut fiber, now you have tons of people out. Everyone is on fiber today, 2025. We don't have as many people on copper. Now, again, those people on copper will be affected, and it's probably all they have. So that's bad in itself. Now, imagine you're cutting fiber by accident because you're in a rush or you make a mistake. You don't really work for these companies. And, now you just put out an entire community of people that are on fiber. So just a mess, and it all traces back negatively to these companies, whether it be AT&T or Verizon. Most of the time it's AT&T because they're the ones that still have the majority of copper. This is, they have a lot of copper still, which is why they're complaining and they want to get rid of it because it's so expensive to maintain for all the reasons that I've listed. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts down below. Interesting when you hear these stories, how many people try to rip off AT&T. I mean, it's constant. Constantly we hear about this. What is this, like the 10th story that I've reported about this in the last couple of months with these copper thefts? So I always find these interesting to see how many people go for it. And they always get caught. I mean, what are they thinking? Like, do they really think they're going to get away with it? No, they're out on bond, but guess what? The proof is in the pudding. They have a truck full of copper. You know, they're clearly going to be arrested. You know, they're going back to jail. That's the bottom line. For how long? I don't know. But there's no way to deny it when you have a truck full of copper. 12,000 and change worth? Yeah. I don't even know. I don't know what they were thinking. But anyway, money makes people do funny things. As always, thank you guys for stopping by and watching, and we'll catch you in the next one. Bye for now.